Do you ever wonder why some people come to Italy and they say it changed their lives, while other people come back tired, broke, and full of regrets? It's not the cities, not the food, not even the art. It's how you travel. And if you're walking around with the list of must-sees longer than the line at the Sistine Chapel, well, you're doing it wrong. Today, we're here in the Puglian countryside, that region down in the heel of Italy's boot. Yes, among the olive trees and the trulli homes, I'm going to tell you how to travel better, more deeply, and like someone who actually gets it. So stick around because I got some hard-earned lessons over the 20 years of living and exploring Italy. And one secret sauce I always carry with me in my bag, a strategy you might consider implementing. Tourists chase sights, travelers chase moments. But Italy is not a checklist, it's a feeling. So instead of rushing from Rome, Florence, Venice, trying to knock everything off, check everything back, complete that list in 4 days, 5 days, rushing around the country, consider slowing down, have that second spritz, linger for a bit, learn your barista's name at the local bar. Oh, funny story for you. Today I was going along the Superstrada from Bari down past Monopoli, Pogliano, Al Mare, to head here. I'm near local Rotondo, and hope I'm pronouncing all those names right. I stopped off at a cafe. I needed another coffee, another cappuccino, and I got a cornetto to go along with it. Cornetto, brioche, una pasta. I don't know. After 20 years, I still don't know what the proper way to call them. If you know, drop a comment down in the comment box below, or if you have a feeling one way or the other. I'm going with cornetto. So I stopped there, and it was great because their shirts, all of them had their names on them, and I saw my guy who was making my cappuccino poured it right there for me, Alessandro. So I said, "Ciao, Alessandro," when I walked in. It's a bar, it's familiar, and they're young people, so you can go right away with the ciao instead of the formal buongiorno. I find that a bit cold. So tourists follow Google Maps, travelers follow curiosity. But when you're glued to TripAdvisor stars and Google Map reviews, well, you're basically crowdsourcing your own boredom. So wander around a little bit, follow your own instincts without an agenda. That little trattoria down the alleyway or off of the main square with no English menu, well, that's where the magic happens. And just the other day, here in Puglia again, I found this place on Google Maps, read the reviews, it looked great. I didn't know when I got there, I saw outside the door that in fact it was Michelin reviewed, had the years and the rankings every year. I don't think it was a Michelin star. I walked in, it was a Thursday or Friday afternoon. I thought, no problemo, Thursday afternoon. But the guy said we're fully booked out. I couldn't get a table to have lunch, and by this time it was 2 p.m. and I was starving. So I headed back into the little main village, just parked my car up and found this little trattoria. Yeah, I did find it on Google Maps, but I didn't concern myself so much with the reviews because by this point I just wanted food. Walked in there, sat down, ordered some orecchiette con cime di rapa. Bam, it was there in a few minutes, and dang did it taste so delicious. The guy said it was the special of the day. I followed his suggestion, I ate it, scarfed it down, and so dang inexpensive as well. So don't go where everybody else goes. Don't crowdsource your own boredom. Get off the beaten path. Get in those hidden areas. This little masseria farmhouse stay, I'll put the link to it down in the description. But tourists eat like they're at home. Travelers, well, they eat like they're in Italy. But if you're ordering pepperoni pizza or iced latte, mamma mia, che fai? So go with the local suggestion. Read the menu in Italian, try to learn a few phrases. If you're in a region like Puglia, order the orecchiette con cime di rapa. If you're in Rome, get the cacio e pepe. get those local dishes up in Valtellina. Well, I always go for, what's that whole wheat pasta? The dish is called pizzoccheri. Order it. Get the local suggestion. Get the typical plates. Don't just order the pizza like you get at home all the time. You're not living the life if you do it that way. And just say grazie like you mean it when it's put there on the table. Suck it all down and say, "Ah, ma che buono." If the waiter tells you the plate comes how the chef makes it, well, that's code for do not add ketchup to it. And for God's sake, whatever you do, don't ask for substitutions like holding the pork or the pancetta off the pasta carbonara. No, 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 no. Tourists snap photos, travelers make memories, but obsessing over that perfect Instagram shot is how you miss the real moment, the one up here in your head. Or that off-the-cuff photo, the one that wasn't planned, of your partner sitting there tired on the church steps, resting her feet. And later, you look back on that photo and it contains so many memories. So, sit back, relax, put away your phone at lunch, smell the basil, and when you're walking around, touch those stone walls and feel the heat off of them. Or in this case, the coolness. You know, Italians don't rush because even their shadows have style. That being said, these days, I'm getting pretty annoyed with the way the Italians drive. Nothing like their style and their politeness when they're walking around. They'll come up right behind you, start flashing their lights and even honk, and everyone thinks they have priority. They need to get to that place the fastest. And it's dangerous, but I digress. Anyway, focus on the moment. Focus on where you're at. Focus on those memories. Don't try to frame up every shot. I'm guilty of that sometimes. Just snap those memories, those things that you can recall later, that have stories with them. So when you're back home, you can relive all those great places. This place. Tourists book fast, travelers think slow. But just because a place is popular doesn't mean it's worth your time. So consider those overlooked places. Trieste up in the northeast, Torino over in the northwest, Umbria with the capital city of Perugia. It's untapped. Or where we're at now, Puglia, where even the Italians go to breathe. Okay, how cool is this? This whole thing up here, this is my terrazza. My room's right there. My view's out this way and over this way. Are you getting dizzy yet? Over this way. See these trulli, the cone-shaped houses? They look like homes for hobbits with retirement plans. Oh, and remember that secret sauce I mentioned that I always travel with? It's right. I think my shoulder's gonna be okay. This is my Samsonite hard shell suitcase. It looks like it's been through wars, and it's got physical and mental scars from traveling with me all these years. Inside, what do we have? A peek. I've taken out some things already. My running shoes. Here's some running gear, running socks, some plasters, band-aids, extra pair of insoles. Yes, I'm a serious runner. I keep a thing like this for all my cables and gear. Another thing like this for some electronics. It's an old Prada thing. Look, an old girlfriend gave this to me when I used to live up in Lake Como. But the secret sauce, the organization. All the Navy t-shirts here, all the Navy pants and shorts here, underwear, socks. Anyway, we came here for the secret sauce here, right here. It's not so much sauce as it is all brand sticks. And when you're traveling around, especially in Italy, they always have cornetti, brioche for breakfast, sweets, but it's not the best if you're traveling for weeks on end. You need something a little bit more substantial. So I always bring these and I bring them down to breakfast. Sometimes I get a little side-eyed look, but I tell you, these with milk, almond milk, or yogurt, it keeps you regular and it keeps you going, it keeps you powering. Well, do you have anything you travel with like that? If you want other travel tips and hacks, things like the brand sticks, well, I put out a regular email newsletter, all sorts of stories going there. I close them with an IKEA clamp so they stay fresh when they're in my bag for every morning. Also, maybe you want to become a YouTube channel member or a patron. Yes, I have a Patreon account now, because with that, you're going to get early bird viewing on my videos weeks, sometimes a month, even before they're out to the general public. You get travel stories, things from on the road. I share photos and what I'm up to, things I don't normally put out to the public. All sorts of other goodies as well, plus the good feeling of supporting me. Thank you. You remember earlier I mentioned most people, tourists, never experience the real Italy, the slow one, the local one, the one with the soul. But there's a place where Italians go to escape the noise, the crowds, from the Florence, the Venice, the Rome. So I made a deep dive video explaining all you need to know about this secret region. Puglia, the whitewashed hillside villages, those secret beaches, and how you can have a private villa all to yourself with an olive grove and a pool. Check it out here next. See you over there. You know, I think I could retire here.